Welcome to Jeep Beach News and Views, a podcast about everything Jeep Beach in Daytona Beach, Florida. Here are your hosts, Charlene and Kurt from JBR.
Hey, y'all, and welcome back to Jeep Beach News and Views.
News and Views.
All kinds of
Views
fun
and
things
views.
happening.
Hey, we got a lot happening.
There's so much, Producer Rob. There's so much. We missed you last week. Had a good trip.
I did, yes.
I am very glad. Well, I also have to tell you that we had a good trip, and
We did not win the Jeep.
We did not win the LA Jeep Nation Jeep.
No, I tried.
Did they get their minimum amount?
You're not on the mic.
My mic is being
Reuse.
Okay.
Yes, because we do have a guest that we're going to jump to here in just a minute. But yes, they did. You know what? They decided no matter how many tickets they sold, they were giving it away.
Yep.
And it was not you. It was not me. It was not Kurt.
No.
We tried though.
We tried
and
hard,
we supported
Rob.
charities. So that's all at the end of the
Yes.
day. That's what matters. We all won. But somebody did win a really nice Jeep because Kurt looked at the Jeep when we got there.
It was
Dude.
a frame-off restoration.
It was.
Dude.
With a nice LS1
Frame
V8.
off, yeah, frame off restoration, LS1 V8.
I have to apologize if anybody's watching the podcast
Why?
because I have gum in my mouth.
Oh,
I
well, we
forgot
need to spit that out.
I forgot to spit out. So.
Dad, can we have a piece of paper, please?
Well, you know,
Give that to them.
Thank you.
There's-
Thank
you know,
you,
there-
intern
there's-
Aurora.
there's
This
no
is just
use
how we
lying
roll.
Lying about it is I'm like, oh my God, I'm
Here,
sure
I got
it right here.
You got
We're
it right
good.
there. So
Sorry
thank
about
you,
that,
Dad.
Yeah, thank you.
You remember driving down the road
But-
back in the day, or actually church? Oh my gosh, I'd be sitting in church, y'all, and I'd start. I'm not allowed to chew gum in front of people because I'm a gum popper.
Yeah.
Let's do one thing real quick.
What are we gonna
There's a
do?
light switch. Can you turn that light switch off?
Oh, we forgot to turn these.
Oh,
we're
Rob.
so glowy. Ooh, y'all, this
I
is
need to
just
put-
how we. Yeah, this is just how we
Wait a
roll at
minute.
Jeep Beach
I need
News
to
and
put
Views.
powder on my head.
Are you shiny,
Yeah,
Kurt?
I'm a little. I may be blinding some people out there right about now, but yeah, it'll be all right.
Go give him that.
But Rob,
Tap his forehead.
Here comes
Thank you,
intern
Aurora, if
Aurora
you're-
again. Thank
okay.
you, intern
Thank you,
Aurora.
Appreciate it. So, Rob, Charlene and I can officially say that we have ridden the whole coast of Florida.
Entire coastline of
So we
Florida.
took the slow way around.
Now,
and-
we didn't do it all in one weekend, obviously, but we have done all the way up from Fernandina and actually even into Georgia, and
Yep.
then got hit in A1A and come down all the way A1A to mile marker zero in Key West. We've done Alligator Alley all the way across to Naples and in that area, and then we've taken it. Actually, 19. We've done
Yep.
19 just about. Well, we have done it
we
all
have
the
done
way
all
up
19
now.
now, yes.
And then we got to Perry. So this past week, going over to LA Jeep Nation, we went up across 40 to 19 up to Perry and then hit 98 and 38. And we did every inch
We went
of
to
38.
the Floribama and Lulu's and Brian
How
Kelly. And let me tell you,
beautiful.
we went to Brian Kelly's
Yes, local legend and hero
yeah.
here in Ormond
hamburger
Beach.
restaurant. And let
Papa
me tell
Surf.
you, one of the best hamburgers I've eaten in a long time.
It was awesome.
It was a
great
pimento
atmosphere.
cheeseburger.
So
Oh,
if you're in
it was
Santa
on
Rosa
point.
Beach,
Go
go
see
see Papa Surf Burger Bar.
That's
it
right.
is on point. So anyway, but our trip was great. It was a lot of fun, and we will be back to Lower Alabama to LA
will.
and hang out with LA Jeep Nation. Great people, new Jamley members, and just a lot of fun. And there's a young lady over there that I'm getting ready to do some really cool things with, and I'm
Yeah.
excited. And when I say young, I'm talking she's probably 11, 10,
12,
11,
yeah.
12.
Okay.
She's awesome.
Now, are they going to come to Jeep Beach?
Of course they
Yes, they
are. Of
Yep.
course they are.
And the cool thing about it is we saw a lot of great music.
We saw great musicians. There's a new band up there that we just met.
Yep.
He's actually a radio personality by day and musician by night. And we're going to bring him to Jeep
We
Beach.
are. And then
I
we
want you
get
guys to
home.
know him. He's awesome.
He is, and then we get home and find out about
Something
concert
that
we're going to next week.
that I had not
even on our radar.
Was not on our radar until we were invited down to. I was a keynote speaker this past week for a nonprofit symposium, and we had 60 something amazing nonprofits represented. And as we've talked about in the past, Owen, our new assistant and community outreach director, is connecting the dots back in the community for us, and we are really, really engaging with community again to fill my Y tank.
Yes.
Because my tank was running dry. So,
Who's the concert?
well, that's what I'm getting ready to tell you. We're going to talk about it now because the Atlantic Center for Arts is where the symposium
Yes,
was.
it is.
And wow, I can tell you it's been over 10 years since we had been down
Yes.
there, and it looks
Well, that
totally,
was my first time because when you went, I wasn't with you.
you weren't with me,
No,
so
and
looks
it is-
totally different from what I remembered. And we have some special guests here today. So, first up is Jerry. I hope, Jerry, that I say this right. Falzone?
Perfect.
Look at that.
Falzone. There you go, Jerry.
Absolutely perfect.
That's way
Falzone
better than I'd have said it.
in the house with us.
Yes.
And just want to say welcome to JBR and Jeep Beach News and Views. We're so happy to have you here with us today
I'm
to
thrilled
talk
to be here.
all things local community. And first off is Atlantic Center for the Arts. Is this a nonprofit
Yes.
platform? That's what I thought.
Absolutely.
So it is a nonprofit platform, and you guys don't just do so many times people think about art, and the instant second you think art, they immediately go to painting or print or sculptures or. And that is art, obviously, but
That's not what you
music
call
is.
mine.
It is not what I call yours. So your stick,
Okay.
your stick figures are a form of Kurt art. It's
It's
Kurt
bad
art,
Kurt art.
but it's Kurt art
Okay. They
nonetheless.
had way better art in their museum than what I.
Way
when I
better.
have. Okay.
So you guys do bring in Jerry, artist from local as well as all over, right?
By all over, we have a global reach for that kind of thing. So we've
See?
brought people in from Europe, people from Asia. We just had I just found out that the way that you pronounce it is sake. I always thought it was sake. But
Okay.
we just had a sommelier from Japan come in and do a full presentation on how you make sake, how you pair it with different foods, and it was great. So we're pretty all-encompassing, I would have to say.
That is so awesome.
You know how much I love sake.
Well, it's not sake.
it's sake.
Oh, well, you know how much I love sake. Ooh, that makes it fancy. Oh, I can't wait to go to Fugu and say, I would like some sake.
Sake.
Oh, I'm going to impress Kurt next time we go in there. I cannot
Oh,
wait
this
for
man,
this.
y'all, what are we going to do with him? Now Kurt's a sake drinker.
right.
Well, that is really cool, and I'm very sad, actually. I'm sure in the midst of that, there was probably some sake tasting.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I think I had for
One
sure.
just enough.
Either 10 or 11 shots of it that went with this pairing that we had.
Oh, my God.
It was pretty amazing. I mean, and I actually was able to walk out of there, which was even more impressive.
That must have been really good. I always say when you drink not so good spirits, you
Yes.
feel it really
Quickly. Yes.
But when you drink really good spirits, you can walk out.
You can
upright.
walk out. You feel it longer, but you don't feel it as heavily. Yeah.
So my question is, we are on the mailing list and the calling list now, correct?
If we aren't, we are going to
Okay,
double
I just
check
wanted
and
to
make
make
sure
sure
that
where we
we
don't
are.
miss
'Cause
this next time,
Kurt
because-
certainly does not want to miss another sake
no.
event.
These are the things that you've been missing.
They
that-
are,
right.
and I'm so sad because not only are they all of that, those types of things, but the music. And I have to tell
I'm
you,
excited about next week.
I love music of all kinds except for producer Rob's, hardcore.
I don't like hard. I do that as a joke.
I I always have to tease him with that.
Oh, my goodness,
He's
yeah.
not, but he is my rock guy, so I always have to tease him there. He teases me, I tease him, right?
There's got to be one in every room.
Every
Yes.
room, and we have ours, producer Rob. So
Well, we may have two because
No,
our
intern Aurora,
She likes some of that
Prince,
music.
Pierce the Veil.
Pierce the Veil,
I almost
so-
said Prince the Veil.
Yeah.
Pierce the Veil, whatever.
Jethro Tull.
Jethro Tull, all those guys.
He to me.
But you guys have a whole concert series, right, that you host?
I don't even know if I would put it that way. We have a concert division now that
Oh,
is-
wow. Okay.
So we have Atlantic Center for the Arts, and then what we are, the concert part of it is called ACA Live.
Okay.
So it's we started this about a year ago, putting it together, and it's amazing to me how long it takes to really put something together that can be this exciting to do. In that year period, we've only had one concert so far. We had Nestor Torres come in April, and he's a Grammy-winning Latin jazz flautist, and it was
Wow.
one of the funkiest nights I've ever been to. It was an incredible concert. It was sold out, and people just had a great time. But now we have two coming up in October. So the first one will be a week from Saturday, and that's going to be Ron Artis the second. And then we have another one coming up at the end of October. That will be Jeremy Kittle.
You guys, amazing musicians.
Did you hear what he said?
A flautist, Kurt.
Do you know who that's
A
from?
flautist.
Charlene, do you know who do we know? Who is your favorite band that's a flautist?
We just had this conversation
We
not
just
long
talked about
ago.
it.
We just mentioned the name. You just did.
You just mentioned it, yeah.
He's a he to me.
Oh, Jethro Tull.
Yes, there you go. There you go.
What's his real name?
Ian Anderson.
Ian
Yeah.
Anderson. I did not know who Jethro Tull was. So the big joke in the JBR studios, Jerry, is that when they're like, Charlene, you know Jethro Tull? And I was like, oh yeah, he and I go way back,
So wait a second. So it's like Blue Oyster Cult we talked about earlier.
I'm telling you, it's a whole thing.
And Jethro Tull.
Yeah.
See, he's a he to me.
Yeah.
We'll talk later. I will get you a book on the Encyclopedia
Yeah.
Thank
of
you.
Rock.
I definitely need the encyclopedia on rock.
Oh, yeah, and
And our buddy Bob Plant.
Bob Plant. So
that's my good
they're
buddy.
tight. And so whenever
Bob Plant?
Yes.
I will tell you this really quick. This is an aside, but I got to drive him around for a whole day. It was a very interesting. He's a very down to earth guy and a very lousy tipper. I just, I gotta say that it's just.
That's awesome.
That's great.
But very
too
nice
funny.
guy.
That's really cool. So
With the music, do y'all do it outside? Is it?
I was going to say, talk to us about the venue
Yeah,
and
the
the
venue and how that
setting and what,
works.
because we're coming down for the Ron Artis the second, his show on October 4th. So.
Yes.
So we have a few different places right on campus that we can do a concert. We have a black box theater that's good for maybe 120 to 150 people. But right outside of our gallery, we have what we're calling our amphitheater, and it's a series of decking.
Which is awesome.
Yes.
Yeah, it's beautiful. And we have a wonderful sound system that's going to be brought in for that. We're doing all lighting for it. It can fit about 350 people
Wow.
comfortably.
Okay.
And so it all goes down into where the band's going to be playing, but there's going to be all different tiers of people being able to sit and hear that. But as this program goes on, as the ACA Live goes on, we're also hoping to be able to bring it to other venues too. We don't want to just keep everything within ACA. We want the community to be involved in it, and we're talking to the Little Theater about bringing some shows in there
Okay.
next year. Probably in 27 is when we'd be able to do that. But there's a lot of venues in the area. We'd like to be able to bring things to the Athens Theater, to the Ormond Playhouse. We want to expand what we're doing into the community. That has become a very, very critical mission for us to be able to do that. And we thought right from the very beginning that the way that you do that is you do that through music. There's
100%.
there's no other art form out there that has the visceral, emotional impact that music can have. Even soap operas aren't that good.
I can't believe you just said that, because right before we came in to record with you guys this podcast,
You were watching a soap opera?
No, my brother, he tweaked his back, so he's here in town with us, and he's right now sitting at home on a heating pad. And this one says to him, he's watching the Ryder Cup, and this one says to him, enjoy that nap that you're about to watch the Ryder Cup. Are you the back of your eyelids as you watch the Ryder Cup? And he goes, oh, I think I'll search for a good soap. I didn't even know that soap operas were still on, you guys. So
I just have to ask, why would somebody be in Florida on a heating pad?
I
that
know,
makes no sense to me at all.
right?
Well,
He's got to have a really, really sore something.
He does.
He's from up north and he's old. And so, that can kind of...
Brotherly love.
Yes,
brotherly
yes.
love.
I'll tell him I said that when we get back
anyway, well, thank you so much for you guys bringing this whole ACA concert. What do we call it? Live, ACA Live.
ACA Live, right.
And bringing these amazing musicians. I love, and you know what I love even more is independent artists. I love all artists, but these independent artists are doing it their way, and being authentic to who they are, and really just allowing us to enjoy the gifts that they have. So I cannot begin to tell you how excited I am about coming down. And it's not just Ron Artis. The second, we also have one of our local girls.
Oh, Lucy
Yeah.
Spots.
Yes,
Lucy will be.
We love Lucy at Jeep Beach. So
She's played several events for us.
I love
and
Lucy.
She's amazing.
wait a minute.
familiar.
That sounds. But she's played for our Summit Experience guests during Jeep Beach. A lot of the charities and nonprofits that we work with, she'll come in and do our pre-reception type things. And so she is just an amazing musician.
She's wonderful. And that is another mission critical thing that I think we're doing with ACA. It's not that we just want to bring in these independent artists who are Grammy related in one way or another. We want to let people know what kind of talent is in this area.
Right here.
It's amazing to me. And you're not going to find these people in your local everyday bar situations.
Correct.
You got to really dig for this. And it's just like, even on a national level, you really have to dig for something new these days. You don't
Yes.
hear it on the radio. You're going to hear it on podcasts, things like this. And you have to go to Spotify. You have to really dig for that kind of thing.
Agree.
And it's just it's beautiful that we're able to be in an area that has really good talent on that level that we can bring into the shows that we're doing.
That's
Well,
great.
thank you so much. And this whole ACA Live platform has my heart, so you'll be seeing me a lot. I don't know if I should apologize or warn you at this point, but we're really, really
The jury's
excited
out.
and happy to get you guys, and plugged in with who we are, so that we can start telling Jeep Beach Nation exactly what you guys have going on. So this is just the
that's great.
beginning and, the first of many. But you're not alone today. You brought some friends with you.
I am going to move over this way right now.
All right. And let's bring in, I'm just going to go down the list, ladies, so I'm not, all right. So Linda, come on over. I'm super excited. This is, let's see, Linda's last name is Cooksey.
Yeah,
So
you may-
Linda Cooksey. I almost said Lindsay. Linda Cooksey. Is that proper?
That is right. And you may know my husband. He's an appraiser. Here he has an office in town. He's past president of Rotary here.
Oh, yes,
Okay.
yes.
Yeah,
Very
Jim
nice.
Cooksey.
Okay.
Yeah,
Very good.
And it's through his family that I heard about the legend of you guys, because big Jeep Week fans and involved into the Jeep Beach experience.
Yes.
And oh my gosh, just crazy about that. And
Well-
enjoying every moment of it. So
Well,
thank you.
Well, thank you.
Thank you. That's
Thank you.
awesome.
And thank you, Jeep Beach Nation, for embracing what we've put together, right? Because we literally, Kurt and I, we're those people that are like, you know what? Everybody out there in the world knows that we are professional idiots. And if
Yes.
God, what I always say to people is, if we lead by faith, and if God can use a tree and a donkey, why not me in a Jeep?
That's right. That's right.
So, but that's just where we are right now. But really excited to have you guys. As Jerry, I know Jerry spoke to us about the ACA Live platform that you guys and programming that you have. But let's talk a little bit more about just all the different events that you guys have and that you bring. How long have you been working with ACA?
Well,
which again, let's remind everybody is the Atlantic Center for the Arts, and it's in New Smyrna Beach. So
Right, so I'm a relative newbie.
Okay.
I moved here from Orlando just as the pandemic was hitting. So I didn't even have
wow.
a chance to mix with people for a couple years. But I became a volunteer. I was very inspired. I read a lot about ACA and the arts, and I come from an artistic family myself.
Love
My
it.
mom was an artist. And so I got very interested and went to some of the events. I had the chance to go to visit the Volunteer League, which is very involved in young people's programs
Okay.
in the arts and scholarships for kids.
so important.
And that's our main fundraising thrust, and that branch of ACA is geared toward young people and the kids. So,
Well, and I love that because, as we all know, with the budget cuts and everything that we see through local, state, and federal funding, a lot of times the very first things to get scratched are our arts programs,
Right.
whether it's music, multimedia, art platforms, whatever it may be. And that just crushes my soul because I'm a very creative thinker. No comment, Kurt and Rob. I love
know what you're talking about.
creativity. I love creativity and I love creative people because there's such special things that an artist sees that we don't always see, but they then show it to us, through whatever their medium may be. So talk to us a little bit about what you guys do in that lane, if you will.
Madeline, I can speak to it because I am on the board. And
Oh, good.
Really, I'm working on two fundraisers that are coming up in November, November
Okay.
8th and November 15th. I'll start with the 15th. That's a golf tournament.
Okay.
And we have done that for a few years now. Of course, that helps us raise money for the scholarship program and for the summer camp program and even our homeschool program where we help with the education in certain components of
I
their
love
homeschooling.
that.
Yeah, so there's a real heart for young people, and we really feel that that's the engine of creativity, but also the mental skills for solving problems and reasoning things out and just really self-expression.
That's such a beautiful thing because again, yes, we all have to have standards and objectives to measure. So we know what things are, things that are measurable, but an artist doesn't always see life through standards and
so,
objectives.
with new light and new vision. And
Correct.
We need a creative look
Yes.
to solve these problems that we have these days.
Amen.
So you go walk into one of those summer camps. I know Deborah's going to understand all of this very well. But you walk into one of these summer camps with all these active kids, and they are busy bees. And we, for the first time, we moved the summer camp to the main campus, the ACA main campus that
Okay.
we talked about a little bit
Right.
today.
Right.
But they can spread out and enjoy nature there. But we had it in one of our other facilities downtown at Harris House, which now is not part of our campus anymore,
Right.
really. But into this adventuresome environment.
And I love that. And let's talk about that environment right now.
Yes.
Because Jerry spoke to us about the amphitheater. And it's not little. A whole 300 people is not a little venue. But this area, and it is boardwalk. But I didn't get to walk the boardwalk Wednesday. Kurt did.
Oh, you did great. So
Yeah, it's beautiful.
You got to look around, right?
I did. I walked down and I walked to the little back area, back to the backside. And you don't realize when she told us you're sitting on how many acres?
Oh, God, was
I think
it
67 or
60?
something of that nature.
I've
It's a
lost
lot.
count.
It's over
When-
60
when
something
she told us
acres
that the other night, we were like,
Oh, yeah.
okay.
there-
of conservation land.
Plenty
Right.
of room
We've
for you to
got-
do
yeah.
what you got to do. But just looking at the venue when you pull in off the road, you feel like you're going through this little neighborhood, and then all of a sudden this little jewel pops out.
Oh, it's
Exactly.
fabulous.
And I was reading
Fabulous.
the notes here, and I see that, so they said it, so the amphitheater as we were walking in, will be where the concert is, which
That's
is
right. And the
big and
gallery,
gorgeous.
the
And
main gallery,
Okay.
the main gallery and visitors center, the Marjorie Pabst Visitors Center.
Okay.
Where we have exhibits all the time and we have events for artists and performances of various types. Busy area, and Deborah works that area quite a bit.
Okay, well,
She knows-
so we do have another guest that's going to be coming in after you, but
Quick question.
yes.
how do people get tickets?
Okay, I was going to talk about that.
Yep,
So
yep.
my focus today was to talk a little bit about the event itself, a little bit more about the facility.
Okay.
Right.
Some important notes for everyone. But about the tickets, about the experience, a little more about the artists, because
Okay.
they do bring something special that everybody's going to like.
Oh, that's
so
awesome.
let's kind of do a little bit of a walk into the property as you're entering the property. There's that little boardwalk, and first thing you see is the amphitheater. It is covered, so that if there's a downpour, you are protected from that. You're covered. But I think I've done a little research into the forecast of that day, and I think it's going to be perfect.
Perfect weather.
I think, it's going to be a little cooler. It's the rain's got a minimal
She
risk.
said the
Yes.
C word,
Yes,
cooler.
A little bit cooler, so it's got low 80s to high 70s for the evening, and an added, I don't know, just
Bonus.
an added bonus, an advantage for the evening this time is that with the gracious installation services of Wilkie's Pest Control, have now got the latest and greatest way, environmentally friendly and non-toxic way to deter the little pesky critters that come out around twilight.
Oh, that's awesome.
Skeeters
Oh.
and gnats. Skeeters and gnats.
And no-see-ums.
Oh, yeah.
That's a gnat.
But
No
that's-
see-ums.
yeah.
But at that time of day, they can come around and really be annoying.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we've got a new system installed thanks to Wilkie. And
Thank you.
That's awesome.
yeah, so they were important in bringing that to us. And they have a lot of fans. We're using the Thermacell, newest
Latest
system.
and greatest technology.
Yeah, and so it's very people friendly.
Right.
Awesome.
Right.
As well. So
we're not going to be in a fog of off.
Yeah.
or smelly
Full
stuff.
of DEET
Right.
and right?
Yeah, so I guess I think it's probably odor neutral or something
Yeah.
too.
So that's so awesome.
Yeah, so that is definitely going to be a great advantage for this performance.
Okay.
Now,
Tickets?
So the tickets. Now, I think the easiest way to explain it in this kind of setting is to say, go to Eventbrite and look for our event on October 4th with Ron Artis.
Okay.
And it will
Okay.
show you.
That's easy enough. Everybody's
Yeah.
familiar with Eventbrite.
Yes, go to Eventbrite and look up on that event. It'll tell you a little bit more about the concert. But the ticket, there are two choices.
Okay.
It just depends on what you like. So we've got the general seating for $55.
Okay. That's a deal.
Yeah, it is a great deal. And so you do get seating, but it's doesn't have some of the additional bonuses of the VIP ticket, which is $100.
Okay.
And so-
Still a deal.
Yeah, yes, we think so. So with that, you get the after-concert toast with Ron, and I don't know if Lucy would be part of that too, but it's definitely to celebrate the concert.
Okay.
That's
and
awesome.
some signed posters and
Very
yeah,
cool.
and probably nicest of all, preferred seating.
Very good. Very good.
So
Cool.
if you like those additional bonuses, then that VIP ticket is the way
He's
to go.
buying me the VIP. I can
Oh,
already
yeah.
let him know that.
Okay, well there you go. But yeah,
I'm voluntold again, right?
You were voluntold, baby.
Good at that. I'm good at
And
that.
it's supporting Atlantic Center for the Arts.
that's right. It's all for a very
So-
good cause. So
Very
It
good.
just kind of helps nurture all of the efforts that we have for supporting creativity and wonderful stuff for the community.
I love
is
it.
great.
I love
That
it.
is
I love
awesome.
it. Linda, thank you so much
Glad
for coming
being
in
here.
with Jerry.
And we'll see you next week.
You will
Yeah,
see
so
us next week.
Lucy
I cannot
Spots
wait.
and Ron Artis have something for everybody.
October 4th. And what time? What is the time?
Okay, doors open at 6.
Okay.
Performance Lucy Spots opens the night. We Love Lucy.
Yeah.
Oh, my
at
gosh.
7.
Okay.
Okay.
And then Ron Artis comes on after that with his whole, just every kind of genre and everything from rock to beautiful ballads. It's
I
something for
That's
cannot
awesome.
wait. One more important question for moi,
Mm-hmm.
because I love to enjoy a nice beverage.
Oh, we have beverages.
Okay, that
Okay.
was important.
Yeah.
Food trucks, beverage. How does that work?
So we do have a food truck and I think a beverage truck, Deb. Or bars. Yes.
And bars.
Okay,
Okay,
perfect.
so Deborah can give us a little bit more info on
Yeah, well,
that
if
as
they're
well. So
donation bars, because the money goes to the good cause of supporting. the
They're
non-
That's
donation
awesome.
bars.
That's even better.
Yeah, we don't say cash, we say donation because that's really what it's supporting.
It is,
Perfect.
and I love that. So
I'll be
thank you.
donating that way again.
Yes,
Oh,
you
yeah.
will. Make sure you have cash in your pocket. All right, cash or
Cash
card?
card.
We do cards. We have a point of sale where we can
Perfect.
just
Okay.
bring it.
All right,
Perfect.
cash or card. Well, Linda, thank you so much. Tell your
Yes.
husband we said hello.
Yes.
I will do that. Thank
and
you.
we will see you next week.
Absolutely,
All
we'll be
right,
there.
thank you. And our next guest and another amazing
Yes.
volunteer in the community is Miss Deborah, and I'm going to say this one. Bader. Is it Bader Lytle? Lytle. Bader
Just like the street
Lytle.
in New Smyrna
Okay,
Beach.
very good. I love that.
Is it really?
Yes.
Does that mean that
that
you
named
are?
after
Not named after my husband, but
That's what I was getting ready
We
to
claim it.
ask. Perfect.
Oh,
You know
I
what?
would
We
ride
have a
that
whole.
one and go.
He
Yes,
has a
it
whole
is.
Deborah. He has a whole town in South Carolina named after his family,
Awesome.
the
Yes.
Greers, and we don't know. Somewhere down the lineage,
down
they
the
Well,
say
welcome to the
there
club.
is. So
Yeah,
there you
yeah.
go. So Rose,
I wear it proud. I'm like, yes.
that's me. I'm
Just-
like that
yeah,
is
that's-
not
I'm
him.
somewhere in there.
But Deborah, welcome
you.
to
This is a great
G
treat.
Beach. Well, it's a great treat for us because you guys have been the Atlantic Center for Arts has been a little hidden gem from myself, and I'm sad about that. But now I'm really excited, so I really want to help
we're
tell.
our area's best kept secret.
You truly
Like,
are.
you can go to New York City with an ACA shirt on, and people say, "I've been there."
I love that.
That's-
So, how long have you been involved with Atlantic Center for the Arts?
This is my 4th year.
Okay,
Very
very
nice.
good. And
My
what do
husband
you?
and I
ha-
retired.
Okay.
And then we found retirement just to be kind of boring. And he's an electrician, so he started up his own business. And I'm like, well, now what am I going to do? So I worked at the hub, and I got involved with ACA, and I'm also a manatee observer out at Blue Springs State Park.
Girl, you are
But-
speaking to this woman's heart right now.
ACA is closest to my heart, so I spend a lot of time there. I cover the front desk. I'm involved in ACA Live. For various reasons, they picked me, and also the education department with the education committee.
So, with the little bit of time that we've got left, let's talk about what you guys do with the education department and that whole side, because I know it says here that you are very much on the community and school outreach part of
Yes, yes.
of what ACA does. So,
Yes, that was one of my things, that we had to have community outreach programs with every concert and with every artist that came in. Now, we're new.
Right.
So we've got one concert under our belt.
Right.
But it was fabulous. In the amphitheater, wait till you see it at night. It's
I cannot
just
wait. I'm so
magical.
excited. I'm so excited.
So at the Nestor Torres concert, it was incredible. And he came to town. We took him to New Smyrna Beach High School to the jazz band.
Oh my gosh. So
And-
these students got firsthand.
Right there. And
Wow.
they played him a song, and he watched everybody, and then he picked out some of the people that were playing.
A
and
flautist?
No, they didn't have any.
Oh, they didn't have one
At
in
this-
theirs.
at this
Okay,
place.
this particular one.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he gave them some one-on-one pointers. And at the end of
What
the
a
time that we
treasure.
were there, it was like, what the heck happened to these high school students? And how they all of
Wow.
a sudden learned how to project themselves, and it
Just-
made
just
a
a-
night and day difference.
That is
How long did
awesome.
he spend with them?
I think we were there about 45 minutes.
Y'all,
Less than
that's
a class
great.
period.
And they just absorb. They're sponges. Our students are sponges.
Yes,
and
they
when we
are.
provide them these outlets and these connections,
Yes.
and it's not just the education side, but it's the inspiration side.
Right.
They suddenly see, when they see these artists, I feel like the students suddenly see themselves in that position.
Because there's so many adults that just don't get through.
Right, right.
And these artists, because the kids see
Relate.
them differently, yeah,
Right.
they're like, okay, and they're talking to me.
I love that.
That's
I
great.
love that.
Then we had
great.
another presentation at the Black Box Theater, and we had a lot of students, mainly from Spruce Creek High, show up.
Oh, good, good, good.
And they didn't realize they were supposed to bring their piece, okay? Nestor said, never go anywhere without your piece.
Wow.
Well, one of those young ladies showed up at the concert that night with her piece. And Nestor worked with her after the concert.
Oh my
One-on-one.
gosh. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
What a special treat
Yes,
for that.
it really was.
So these artists and these musicians, artists of whatever genre, whatever medium you're
doesn't
bringing
matter.
them in, they truly are adding value. So it's not just entertainment, but there is value and inspiration
Yes.
to what they're doing and what you guys are so graciously and
we're
working so
continuing
hard.
Our goals. So with Ron on Tuesday, we're taking him to Babe James Community Center.
Oh my gosh.
And I've invited some local churches. Bring your kids on down. It's free. And it's at 4:00. And I don't know what he's going to do, but it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. They're
And
just
then
in
that
the presence
afternoon,
of
we're going
greatness.
to go to mainland. We're going to go to New Smyrna Beach High School in the morning on Wednesday with Ron, and then Mainland High School on Wednesday afternoon, and it'll be fabulous. So
That
and
is
so who
unbelievable.
knows what's going to happen at the
Intern
concert?
Aurora is at Mainland
Mainland.
High School. It's her
Okay.
senior year, so
Maybe I'll see you there.
that is absolutely
It is.
incredible. And again, just so awe-inspiring. And I think a story, I know a story that this community needs to hear more often is what the programming is that you guys have set into place that's integrating into our community. That is so key. It is so essential
Yes.
because again, we're not seeing a lot of it happen in our schools. The teachers are doing absolutely all they can with the resources that they have,
right.
but they are so limited in what that reach can be. So
Right.
you guys at ACA picking that up and helping us bring that even further and deeper into the community. Thank you guys so much.
Now, Linda mentioned summer camp.
Yes,
So
talk
it
to us
was the
about
first
that.
time that we had summer
Even
camp on
though
campus.
kids, don't panic. We're nowhere close to summer. You'll have winter break and then get into summer. But just hold on. Let's talk about summer so you can start asking for this.
Yes. So we have 7 weeks, and each week is a different group of students. And the first week, it was because they had been used to being at the Harris House in downtown. Everybody kind of thinks we're so far away, and we're not really
You're
that
not.
far away.
No.
So the first week was kind of touch and go, but then we got on the mom line. And
Okay.
the rest of the time we were sold out. And the
Awesome.
kids had such a good time. They learn culinary. They have art projects. I mean, they have fun.
All
and they
week
just
long.
experience amazing. And plus, the place is beautiful.
It's
great.
beautiful.
Yeah,
That
it's a
I
beautiful
can.
place.
And what ages do you serve in these summer camps?
Through middle school.
Okay, starting
But
at
you
what
know
age?
what? We had kindergarten.
Oh
right?
my
wow.
goodness.
6
6 years old. So 6-year-olds
But
through
we have
middle.
a lot of volunteers, and they're kids who are graduate of the summer camp.
Oh my gosh.
And you know, I don't know if you know about Atlantic Center for the Arts. Our main purpose, which was defined by Doris Leeper last century, was to provide a community where artists can get together, no matter what their genre, and produce something together.
Collaboration.
So this is the reason where you wandered off to. I think you wandered off to where the cottages were.
I did.
Okay, that's where our mentoring artists stay.
Oh
I
my
live in one of
gosh.
those things.
Oh my
But we
gosh.
also have 28 apartments where these artists come in and stay for 3 weeks. We have a professional kitchen. We feed them dinner, lunch, take them at different places. And they work on a project, and at the end of those 3 weeks, they do a presentation of what they produced as a group.
Y'all,
can't wait to be a
collaboration
part of
is
this.
key. Collaboration is key, and you guys are doing it with absolute excellence.
Yes.
So thank you. And y'all, this is right here in Volusia County, right? Literally. And it's truly almost, I'd like to say, on the border of New Smyrna and Port Orange, because you don't go deep into New Smyrna on US 1.
No, it's north of the airport.
Yeah,
It's just
so-
over 3 bridges.
So it's right there, you guys. It's an absolute gem. If you are not familiar with,
Go
and I
see
know
it.
we're running out of time, so one more time, what we've spoken about today is the Atlantic Center for the Arts. It's absolutely superb and phenomenal. Go look them up. Is it .org? Atlantic Center for the Arts
Yes.
.org. Okay, it's spelled out fully. I'm going
Fully
to
for the arts.
Okay. All right. So Atlantic Center for the Arts.
Yes.
Spell it out completely. .org, not .com. But you guys go look them up. Make sure that you are supporting and come hang out with us next
That's right. It's gonna be
Saturday,
a fun time.
October 4th. Doors open at 6. Entertainment and the music begins with Lucy Spots, local girl who is an absolute angel. Her voice is mesmerizing. I keep telling her I'm going to bring you to my house, set you up in my backyard,
Yeah.
and just let me play, get my hammock and let you play me to sleep.
And dress code, I'm wearing a tie-dye shirt.
There you go. Dress code is tie-dye. Come comfortable. Come
Yes,
you.
that is
Embrace
awesome.
who you are,
Yep.
and let's enjoy what the
Great.
Atlantic
Thank
And
Center
just
for the
remember,
Arts.
we will be listening to music for charity. We will be eating for charity, and we will be drinking for charity all in one night.
You
So
cannot go wrong.
that's a good
And
fundraiser
it's
day.
all about bringing the arts
Art.
of every genre that you can possibly imagine right here to our hometown.
Great.
So
I'm telling
thank you
you,
so much.
Thank
We're
you.
going to have a Jeep Beat song.
Oh, Lord. Kurt, you are not
Yep.
writing the jingle.
We have an artist for that.
Oh,
See?
goodness.
That's what I'm
Tim,
saying.
Tim.
You know, they may work on that one time they're down here. Just go.
All right,
write
you
us a
guys.
song.
Jeep Beach Nation, we'll see you soon. Jerry, Deborah, Linda, thank you
Thank
so
you
much
for
for coming
coming
in
in.
and
you.
talking to us, because just today during this podcast, you guys, I learned a little bit on Wednesday when we were down there, and now I have learned so much more. My passion is growing with you guys. So let's make great things happen. Get out there and support them, and we'll see you guys next week.
Come
That's
to
right.
Dave James.
There you go.
Bye, guys.
Thank you.
That's a wrap on Jeep Beach News and Views. Be sure to subscribe for future automatic downloads to your favorite podcast player app. Got a comment? Or would you like to be featured on Jeep Beach News and Views? Email us at radio@jeepbeach.com. That's radio@jeepbeach.com. Until next time, keep all four on the ground and your tops down.